Hi folks, Urban Francois here, DeRosa Group. So happy to be with you here on a cold, windy day here in Lexington, Kentucky. We want to go ahead and come and shoot some videos for you, show you why we like investing in Lexington, Kentucky. Hey, listen, there's a lot of industries that drives the economy of Lexington. One of the biggest, believe it or not, is the horse industry. The horse industry in Lexington is about a $5 billion economy every year. My man Jordan and I, we right here at the famous Keeneland racetrack, which is about 5 minutes away from the Bluegrass Lexington, Kentucky airport. This racetrack has been around since 1936. Very famed one. You got a lot of popular racetracks here, very well known for their thoroughbreds. They auction their thoroughbreds at a value of $150 to $200 million a piece for a thoroughbred horse. The movie Secretariat was filmed here years ago. This is just an amazing industry when you talk about how much of an input. Remember, think about Lexington being a huge dartboard where Lexington is at the bullseye of that dartboard, and surrounded in the circles are those horse farms. This is one of those horse farms where it's deeded no commercial construction, no residential construction, no sprawling out of real estate. They want to protect and preserve the horse economy here in Lexington because it contributes so much. You have it also in Louisville, you have it in other cities in the state of Kentucky, but Lexington, number one, when you talk about the amount of thoroughbreds that are produced here, as well as other horses that are produced here. I'm standing here at Baptist Healthcare Center here in Lexington, Kentucky. Hey, listen, it's really important to know the healthcare industry overall for Lexington, of anywhere between 15 to 20% of the city's total economy. Baptist Healthcare here, we're talking about a facility, 434 beds that employs over 3,200 employees. They're famous for their cancer center, heart center, children's center, and it's a big research hospital as well. This is a nice hospital that's only located about 10 minutes from Cardinal Valley, where DeRosa Group has a lot of its assets, a lot of its properties. The other thing that we have to know about is anytime we're in the midst of a healthcare center like this, there's a big infrastructure that goes ahead and supports it. So right across the street, you have the offices, a lot of the doctors that work here at this hospital. You have urgent care centers, you have outpatient centers that all support this Baptist healthcare infrastructure here. That all generates even additional jobs to this area. And again, this center literally only 10 to 12 minutes from Cardinal Valley, where DeRosa Group owns a lot of its properties. Right behind me is Rupp Arena, home of the famed University of Kentucky Wildcats men's basketball team, right? John Calipari led many championships and so on and so forth. The most important thing is, all right, University of Kentucky is here in downtown Lexington. Obviously, that falls in the category of education, professional services, a lot of workers here, because connected to the Rupp Arena is pretty much Lexington's convention center. They call it the Central Bank Arena. Last October 2021, the city announced that the USL League went ahead and awarded Lexington with a franchise to run a professional soccer team. They're going to be excited. Not only are you going to have a 6,000 seat stadium, you're also going to have a 150 unit apartment complex. You're going to have a 250 room hotel. There's a lot of expansion. Again, talking about infrastructure, we're talking about job creation, we're talking about the economy expanding. There's a lot to be excited about going on here in downtown Lexington. Again, only literally 10, 15 minutes away from Cardinal Valley, where we own a lot of our properties. One of my favorites. You guys know Hervé. The day's not complete when you come to Lexington, Kentucky if you don't have a nice cold glass of Lexington bourbon. 90% of our country's bourbon is produced right here in Lexington, Kentucky. We're in an area called the Distillery District, where you see some mini distilleries over here of some local bourbons of Kentucky. They're real good tasting. If you guys make it down there, you got to come to the Distillery District here in Lexington. The bourbon industry itself for the state of Kentucky is a $9 billion industry that employs over 20,000 people. Under Lexington, Kentucky, you have a huge slate of limestone. Limestone is good to filter out iron. And what do you need? What's a key ingredient for making good quality bourbon is water. very good filtered water. That's what you get here in Kentucky. You also get the corn. You also get great temperature throughout the seasons. All of those really make a nice base of having a strong quality bourbon. It is a huge part of the economy. I think it will forever be a great part of the economy for the amount of growth that they see. And not only for Kentucky and this part of the United States, but also big for exports as well. You can bet yourself, after shooting these videos today, I'm gonna be having a glass of nice cold Kentucky bourbon to start warming me up. All right, guys, we'll leave it there. On to the next. You know, no city is complete without having its own Amazon delivery center. This is the 4th Amazon delivery center in the state of Kentucky. This one opened up November of last year, right in the middle of the pandemic. This is a 141,000 square foot facility that's going to add to the existing 18,000 employees that are already based here in Kentucky, all employed by Amazon. Amazon has been here in the city of Lexington for the past 21 years. Again, only the 4th delivery center in the state of Kentucky, a lot more to come.